Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I am Ko Feng Lin, an esports student of University of Northampton, and you can call me Sirius.
Hello everyone, my name is Havsi Maddox and I'm a multimedia sports journalist from the University of Northampton.
And hi, I'm Shai Thomas, another esports student at the University of Northampton.
And okay, today we are going to be talking about the professional esports competition League of Legends, which is the hottest multiplayer online battle arena game today, and it's having enjoyed immediate and huge success since its release in 2009. Due to the rapid growth of number of players, many platforms have begun to host League of Legends related events. Among them, the LPL from China, the LCS from North America, the LEC from Europe, and the LCK from South Korea are the four leagues with the large number of viewers. Today we will introduce the LCK division from South Korea, which is also known as the most powerful League of Legends division. So, Harrison, can you please introduce LCK to all the audience?
Yeah, so the whole LCK is the League of Legends Champions Korea, which is a Korean esports league composed of 10 top League of Legends clubs, and the venue is located in the League of Legends Park in Seoul, South Korea. Before 2014, the LCK was originally called the League of Legends Champions League, and the format of the game was completely different from now. During the 7 years, from 2012 to 2019, the LCK League was broadcasted by the South Korean broadcaster on GameNet until 2019. Riot Games, the publisher of the League of Legends, took over the broadcast rights of the LCK and jointly managed it with the Korean Esports Association, KESPA. Before 2021, teams with poor performances in the LCK League will be relegated to the secondary league, and the teams with good performances in the secondary league will be promoted to the LCK League. It has also led to an increase in the number of views and fans of the LCK and is more stable. And LCK is known as the strongest League of Legends league because since 2011, the league has won a total of 7 final championships and included 5 consecutive championships from 2013 to 2017. Lotus, do you know which teams are participating in the LCK competition? I heard that the LCK is also a division with a long history. Can you please introduce it to us?
Sure thing. Since the alliance of the LCK, there have been 10 participating teams, namely T1, DRX, Genji, DW Kia, KT Rolster, Fred Brion, LIVV, Sandbox, Freaks, Red Force, Hanwha Life, and Hanwha Life Esports. Among them, the T1 is a team with the largest number of LCK championships, and T1 won the LCK championship for the first time in 2013. At that time, the league structure did not undergo reform, which led to the organization having multiple clubs, especially in 2014. In fact, the 2 clubs under Samsung that dominated almost all the games of the year, which also led to the huge disparity in strength between the various divisions and teams. This then made the game lose suspense, and in 2014, the LCK implemented reforms, and the Samsung club had no choice but to reorganize, and all the original championship players came to China to develop. But South Korea's League of Legends domination continued well into 2018, and among 3 of the 7 LCK championships were won by T1. This also makes T1 one of the teams with the most fans in the LCK, and T1's mid laner Faker is also the player who has won the most championships in the global finals and has become a well-known star in South Korea. So Sirius, which team is your favorite team, and who's your favorite player in LCK?
Okay, well, my favorite LCK team is T1 because T1 is also a team with a long history and he's maintained a very high level since 2013. They are not only the team with the most championships in LCK League, but also the team with the most world championships. T1's color management system is also very mature and perfect. Almost every year, we can see many excellent young trainers in the T1 club. It can be said that T1 not only has it made a great contribution to the cultivation of new players in the LCK division, but also made a lot of contribution to the esports industry. And T1 also often participates in charity activities to lead a helping hand to those in need. I believe that such an excellent club is hard to not be loved by player, and this is also the reason why I like T1. And my favorite LCK player is T1's mid laner, Faker. It has been 10 years since Faker debuted as a professional gamer in 2013. During this time, Faker has not only won many honors, but also his professional attitude also very admirable. It is not easy for a professional player to maintain such a high level of competition for so many years. And Faker is also very positive in his daily life because he often participates in some charity activities. So this is what I like about Faker's reason. And today we also invite Lucy, a professional esports participant, to share with us her views and experience on the LCK. And Lucy, can you say hi to all the audience?
Hello everybody, I am Lucy. I'm a lecturer in esports at the University of Northampton. I'm also a doctor in esports. I worked in the industry for nearly 10 years, both the industry side as well as the education side.
Thank you for joining us, Lucy. Really appreciate it. First question, when did you start watching the LCK, and what experience did you think watching the LCK brought you? Or what do you think the difference is between the LCK and other regions?
Okay, thank you for your question. I'll start with the first one. So when did I start watching LCK? It's probably 2013. So I started when Faker was still a little kid. And so I'm a huge fan of him since I've watched him, like how much he's grown, his personal development is. And sorry, what's the other question?
The other question was, what experience do you think it brought watching the LCK? Like what sort of difference between the LCK and other regions, as well as, if you don't mind?
Okay, right, I see. In terms of the experiences, I don't think, it's probably the same with all the regions. That your region as a whole might have some ups and downs at the international level. So in some years, Korea has been dominating, in some years, China has been coming back, and in some years, your team makes good competitions, etc. Overall, I think the LCK teams are very well managed, like not just the in-game performance, but also as a product team. In the early days, like before 2015 or 2016, they even have military-style management of the team. So they have, strict schedule on the day. They have a lot of pressure in terms of training, and then they have a lot of nutrition sessions, physical activity workout sessions to keep them in a good format. Health status, etc. In terms of the difference, I think they are pretty bold. They're like pioneers in certain game strategies. So and also they really focus on like individual skills as well. Honestly, at professional level, every single member of professional esports players, I think they're really aiming perfection with their personal skills. So if there is anything wrong in the game, I think if you've done your best, and after that you look at the entire game from a team's perspective, so you yourself. If you devoted 100% of the team to play, I quite like that spirit.
Okay, thanks for your answer, Lucy. Just to let you know, you're breaking up a bit, but if you can continue, just like you're breaking up a bit, like lagging a bit, just to let you know.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Okay, thanks for your answer anyway.
Okay, I'll ask the second question. So, Lucy, what's your favorite team in the LCK, and who's your favorite player and why?
I like this question. My favorite team has always been T1. It's not even in LCK, it's in the entire League of Legends world. It's very similar to Sirius' answer because I was there when they first made the legacy, when they first won the World Championship. And I really appreciate Sirius, all those following done in 2014 and all those coming back in 2015, 2017. That was just very impressive, although it has been quite a few years. since they got a world championship last time. But they have always been a very strong team, and there is very few teams who can manage to last such a legacy strong aggressive spirit. And my favorite player, I'm debating between Faker or Marine. I'll go for Marine. Marine was the top winner of T1. Back then it was called SPO1050 in 2015. He actually started playing League of Legends at the age of 23, and he became the world champion at the age of 25. So he was so talented. But on top of the personal, individual skills, he was also the captain for the team. So he has done a lot of leadership work for the team. He was 4 or 5 years elder than the other team members. For example, he was born in 1991, whereas Faker and the bot laners were all born in 1996. So he was way much elder. So he looked after the team, not only in game, but also in life. And they provide a lot of, he also was a brilliant team fight caller. So he gave instructions for players in game. And he made a lot of legendary plays at international level competitions. So he's just a fantastic individual player, a great team leader, and he has very higher standards for, for the professional requirements of himself. So yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah, that all makes sense. With current series now.
Yeah. And the third question is, which team in LCK would you most like to work with it if you have the chance? In which aspect and why?
Okay, so I think there are two answers in this case. The first answer would definitely be T5, but that is mainly for my personal attachment to the team. And another answer would be probably Genji. It's Genji, right? I always mispronounce it. I wasn't a huge fan of them. When they were named Samsung years ago, I used to really like the style of the team, but the team was totally different now. But my point is, because they not only focused on the professional side of esports, but they also focused on the social impact or community side of esports. They had their esports academy. I mean, Team One also has their esports academy. But Genji's academy is open to the general public. So even for people like myself, I want to increase my performance in League of Legends events. I buy their courses and get trained by their coaches. I mean, probably not the head coach of the team, but someone from the coach team. They have different plans. For example, if I want to be, they have a top brand specific coach to train you with all those experiences with professional players. And also they have something like camp. They usually be area, or they are some of their offices in Shanghai. So they could not only deliver you the training, like the service, they also deliver an experience to you. I think it's a very interesting concept, and I'm curious how they want to develop this further. So if I do have a chance to work, I probably should, but I would definitely pick T1 whenever it's possible.
Okay, Lucy. And the last question is that it is also the time of MSI. So which team is your favorite teams among them? And is there anything you want to tell them?
Of course. I mean, I talk too much about T1. Maybe also Jingdong Gaming, JD Gaming, JDG. So, well, I don't know, I probably just think, as long, of course, winning MSI is a huge thing, not only to the team, but to the region. But I really hope they could, enjoy the competition as athletes. There will always be wins and losses in sport. It's okay regardless of the result. I just hope they have a fantastic time in London. I hope they're all safe and healthy coming here and then going back. And I hope just best of luck. I shouldn't say too much because I'm from LPL, but I'm really proud of LP. It's very sensitive. I guess I'll stop there.
Okay. Thank you, Lucy, for sharing your experience, and thank you to all the audience. This is the end of our today's podcast. Thank you for your patience. If you have any question related to esports, welcome to inform us, and see you next time.